Rajiv Gandhi's entry into politics was far from conventional. He was born into India's most prominent political dynasty, the son of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. However, politics was not his initial calling. Rajiv pursued a career as a pilot, seemingly content to remain outside the political spotlight. Tragedy struck in 1984 when his mother, Indira Gandhi, was assassinated. This catastrophic event thrust Rajiv into the political limelight, compelling him to assume the mantle of leadership. He became prime minister at the age of 40, carrying the weight of his family's legacy and the expectations of a nation in mourning. Rajiv's initial reluctance to enter politics was evident, but the circumstances demanded his leadership. His early years in office were marked by a sense of duty and a determination to uphold the legacy of his mother and grandfather, Jawaharlal Nehru, India's first prime minister. The assassination of Indira Gandhi had left India reeling, and Rajiv Gandhi faced the daunting task of uniting a nation grappling with grief and instability. He embraced this challenge, embarking on a path that would shape India's future in profound ways. Rajiv Gandhi's decision to enter politics was a pivotal moment in Indian history. It marked the beginning of a new chapter for the nation, one that would be defined by technological advancement, economic liberalization, and, unfortunately, political controversies that would cast a shadow over his achievements. At the heart of Rajiv Gandhi's vision for India was a deep-seated belief in the transformative power of technology. He recognized that India, with its vast population and untapped potential, could leapfrog into the future by embracing the digital age. Under his leadership, India witnessed a paradigm shift in its technological landscape. Rajiv Gandhi prioritized investments in telecommunications, computers, and software development. These forward-looking policies laid the groundwork for India's subsequent rise as a global IT powerhouse. One of his most significant contributions was the establishment of the Center for Development of Telematics, or CDOT, an institution tasked with developing indigenous telecommunications technology. CDOT's work revolutionized India's communication infrastructure, connecting remote villages and urban centers alike. This technological revolution empowered citizens, bridging the digital divide and fostering economic growth. Rajiv Gandhi's emphasis on technology extended beyond infrastructure. He envisioned a future where computers would be accessible to every Indian, regardless of their socioeconomic background. To realize this vision, his government launched ambitious programs to promote computer literacy and software development. These initiatives nurtured a generation of Indian tech entrepreneurs and engineers who would go on to play a pivotal role in the global technology industry. Despite his notable achievements in modernizing India, Rajiv Gandhi's tenure was not without its share of controversies. The most damaging of these was the Bofors scandal, which erupted in 1987. The scandal centered around allegations of kickbacks paid to Indian officials, including those close to Rajiv Gandhi, in a deal to purchase howitzer artillery guns from Swedish arms manufacturer Bofors. The Bofors scandal sent shockwaves through Indian politics, tarnishing Rajiv Gandhi's reputation and eroding public trust in his government. The scandal became a symbol of corruption within the Indian political system and fueled a wave of anti-incumbency sentiment. Although Rajiv Gandhi vehemently denied any personal involvement in the scandal, the allegations persisted, casting a long shadow over his legacy. The Bofors scandal had a profound impact on Indian politics. It led to the defeat of Rajiv Gandhi's Congress Party in the 1989 general elections, marking the end of his tenure as Prime Minister. The scandal also highlighted the growing issue of corruption in India and the urgent need for greater transparency and accountability in government. The Bofors affair remains a contentious issue in Indian politics, with ongoing debates about the extent of Rajiv Gandhi's involvement and the scandal's lasting impact on Indian democracy. Section 4. Tragedy in Sri Lanka and the Fall of a Leader. In the late 1980s, Rajiv Gandhi faced a significant foreign policy challenge in neighboring Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was embroiled in a brutal civil war between the Sinhalese majority government and the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, or LTTE, a separatist group fighting for an independent Tamil state. India, with its large Tamil population, was drawn into the conflict, and Rajiv Gandhi's government decided to intervene militarily in 1987. The Indian Peacekeeping Force, or IPKF, was deployed to Sri Lanka with the aim of disarming the LTTE and facilitating a peaceful resolution to the conflict. However, the IPKF's intervention proved to be a costly misadventure. The LTTE, a highly motivated and ruthless guerrilla force, proved to be a formidable adversary. The IPKF found itself bogged down in a protracted and bloody conflict, facing heavy casualties and international criticism for its role in the Sri Lankan Civil War. The IPKF's intervention in Sri Lanka had far-reaching consequences for Rajiv Gandhi's political career. The mission's failure to achieve its objectives and the heavy casualties suffered by Indian troops tarnished his image as a peacemaker. Moreover, the IPKF's presence in Sri Lanka alienated a significant section of the Tamil population in India, who viewed the Indian intervention as an attempt to suppress the Tamil struggle for self-determination. The Sri Lankan intervention would cast a long shadow over Rajiv Gandhi's legacy, becoming a stark reminder of the complexities of foreign interventions and the unintended consequences they can have. Section 5. A legacy etched in modernization and controversy. Rajiv Gandhi's assassination in 1991, while campaigning for a return to power, sent shockwaves through India and the world. His death, at the hands of a suicide bomber associated with the LTTE, marked a tragic end to a life filled with both promise and controversy. Rajiv Gandhi's legacy is a complex tapestry woven from threads of modernization, political turmoil, and ultimately, tragedy. He is remembered as the leader who ushered India into the technological age, laying the foundation for its emergence as a global IT powerhouse. His emphasis on liberalization and economic reforms paved the way for India's subsequent economic growth. However, Rajiv Gandhi's legacy is also intertwined with controversies, most notably the Bofors scandal, which tarnished his reputation and raised questions about corruption within his government. The IPKF's intervention in Sri Lanka, while well-intentioned, became mired in controversy and ultimately failed to achieve its objectives. Despite these setbacks, Rajiv Gandhi is widely regarded as a visionary leader who modernized India and set it on the path to becoming a global power. His contributions to technology, telecommunications, and economic liberalization continue to shape India today. The Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, established in his memory, carries forward his vision by working on issues related to education, healthcare, and rural development. Rajiv Gandhi's legacy is a reminder that progress and controversy often go hand in hand. He was a leader who dared to dream big and implement bold reforms, even as he grappled with the challenges of governing a vast and complex nation. Section 6. The enduring impact of a short-lived legacy. Rajiv Gandhi's time as Prime Minister, though tragically cut short, left an enduring mark on India. His legacy continues to be debated and discussed, with admirers praising his vision and critics pointing to the controversies that marred his tenure. One undeniable aspect of his legacy is the technological revolution he ignited in India. His push for computerization and telecommunications development laid the groundwork for India's rise as a global IT hub, transforming the nation's economy and connecting it to the world in unprecedented ways. The impact of this technological transformation is felt in every corner of Indian society today. Rajiv Gandhi's emphasis on education and his efforts to empower women and marginalized communities also continue to shape India's social fabric. While the Bofors scandal and the Sri Lankan intervention remain dark chapters in his political career, they also serve as important lessons in the complexities of governance and the challenges of navigating international relations. Rajiv Gandhi's assassination was a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of violence. In the years since his death, India has made significant strides in addressing the issues of terrorism and insurgency. The Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, along with other organizations working towards peace and development, play a vital role in carrying forward his vision of a more inclusive and equitable India. Rajiv Gandhi's legacy is a complex one, marked by both triumphs and tragedies. However, his contributions to India's modernization and his unwavering belief in the power of technology continue to inspire generations of Indians. As India continues its journey as a global power, Rajiv Gandhi's legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of embracing progress while also learning from the mistakes of the past.